Jude Ulysses B. Ruiz, to our young at heart and dedicated Head Teacher 1, Ma'am Ana Marina Il, barangay officials headed by Honorable Alan Rossi, Mrs. Olivia M. Fernandez, our PTA President, to our speaker, Ms. Juda D. Colosa, parents, graduates, good afternoon. Today, ladies and gentlemen, PUSIW Elementary School proudly presents its 9th virtual graduation ceremonies for the school year 2020-2021 with the theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. To start with, let us all stand for the singing of our Philippine National Anthem by a recorded music, to be followed by a prayer to be led by Mrs. Jill P. Ibardolaza, Teacher 2, and to be followed by the singing of Aklan Hymn and Numancia Hymn via recorded music.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, telas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyak ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang ay magtitindig. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
On Omnipotent One, we are truly grateful for the magnanimous blessings and opportunities you have unselfishly bestowed upon us. As we are gathered before you today for our second virtual graduation ceremonies, we are enormously indebted to the learnings our learners have gained. We pray that our pupils' heart will be filled with joy, pride, and gladness as they celebrate this milestone in their lives, in spite of the fear inflicted to us by this COVID-19 pandemic. We are entrusting our graduates as well as parents and teachers in your loving and tender arms, for you are our source of strength and courage to face whatever challenges life may throw at us. We lift up also to you that these graduates will serve as light, and that the ember of this light will not flicker, especially in times of trouble and uncertainties. Please let them have a continued passion for learning as they go on in their journey, and the friendship made and the dreams and visions will continue to ignite within them. This we are asked in the mighty name of Jesus, your Son, through the intercession of the Blessed Mother and all the angels and saints. Amen.
Ikaw akan among ginapalangga sa tabi-puso na ikaw makita. Bisan man siing kami nga tanan maato, ruha mong isipaganto una kimo. Among pagabantayan, di kamayran, rupagaong pati man kalipayan. Dagani mo kamuntanan, ikaw agkan probinsya nga Mandaran. May dagat ka, may bukid pagkapatagan. May ati ka, bantog sa kalibutan. At kulturang ginapabugay na bisan tanan. Among akan, among pagabantayan, ring kamaraylan. Rujos na tun, imaw nagagiya, akyan probinsya nga mauswag mabuhay ka. Rujos na tun, imaw nagagiya, akyan probinsya nga mauswag mabuhay ka.
Sa kabisaya, ruban wang ginahamutan, duyanit mga baganihan, hagang tuna ng ginhalinan, rangban wang ginapalangga, rodyo sa buka ng ginbugna. Magkat nga hindi matupungan, kalipay sa akong dughan. Numansya, akong banwag mahal. Matamis nga hingadlan, matawhay nga pahuwayan. Imo nga kadagagan, ginahandom na akong banwag mahal. Matamis nga hingadlan, matawhay nga pahuwayan. O Diyos nga atong dagangkan, ana ikaw ginatuy-tuyan. Lumansa o lumansa, ikaw rubog ang kabuhi ko. Lumansa o lumansa, ikaw rubog ang kabuhi ko.
Welcome parents, friends, teachers, and honored guests to PUSIW Elementary School Commencement. When something bad happens, you have three choices. You can either let it define you, destroy you, or you can let it strengthen you. Instead, this graduation recognizes the entire admirable body of achievement of those receiving diplomas today. The pandemic did not erase your achievements, not did the pandemic destroy your spirits and talents. It simply diverted them to new pursuit. My hope that each and every one of you become very successful in your next step of education. Life is precious, and now you have told the education even surpass your dream and live an amazing life in the future. Please don't forget to thank people that supported you throughout the school year. The teachers who keep busy with your modules and had spent their precious time during house visit for home-based education campaign. Also to my PUSIW Barangay Council family who assisted the house-to-house distribution and collection of modules during high-risk period. Kudos to everyone. And lastly, I'm wishing you all a wonderful graduation and all the success in the world. You certainly deserve, and congratulations on your important accomplishment. May God bless you and keep safe.
Our public schools district supervisor, Sir Jude Ulysses B. Ruiz, our punong barangay, Honorable Alan Orosi, and his council, PTA officers, parents, graduates, good day. It is my honor and privilege to congratulate you all, my dear graduates, for a job well done. I know that it's been hard coping with the never-ending modules, assessments, and performance tasks every week. But you persisted, cared, persevered, and pursued to finish, and now you will reaping what you have sown. To parents and guardians who never give up in getting and returning the modules, I salute you, for you are embracing the new normal situation in our Department of Education. You accepted the challenge in educating your children as a para-teacher of your own. To our Barangay Council, headed by Honorable Alan Orosi, thank you so much for the help, efforts, and time you have unselfishly devoted to deliver and to retrieve the modules and assessments. We are very grateful and appreciative of your own dedication in the name of public service. To the teachers, I know you have put your best foot forward and have gone extra miles to deliver quality education to our learners. My salutations for a job well done. Hoping that in everything you do, you put passion, love, and understanding in every situation that comes in. Again, congratulations and God bless everyone.
To our dynamic and supportive punong barangay, Honorable Alan O. Rossi, and members of the Barangay Council, the PTA President, Mrs. Olivia M. Fernandez, our school head, the very dedicated Ms. Ana Maria Nahil, hardworking teachers, fellow graduates, dear parents, a pleasant afternoon to all of us. To finish one's studies is the aim and dream of every parent and child. That is why no matter how hard and difficult life is, parents and children strive and persevere because we believe that education is the key to success. It is a great weapon to combat life's challenges and an effective tool to uplift one's status in life and to realize our dreams, ambitions, and aspirations. School year 2020-21 brought doubts and uncertainties to many of us due to the pandemic that still haunted us. Doubts because we are now in the new normal where everybody needs to adjust and adapt. For us pupils, we felt uneasy because of the modules we're in. We could not ask queries to our teachers face-to-face, but rather through the advent of multimedia. We also had a hard time in answering the module set assessment because sometimes the lessons are beyond our grasp and understanding. Good thing our teachers patiently explain to them, to us through GC or calls. Dear teachers, thank you for bearing with us for your time and efforts in preparing the modules and assessment. For our parents who found time to get and return our modules every Monday, thank you for devoting your time. I know that each one of us had made sacrifices to make school year 2020-2021 a fruitful one. And here we are after those struggles, we finally claim and explain. We did it. We surpassed the challenges through cooperation and unity. Of course, we couldn't have done it without our Almighty Father, whom we drew our strength to surpass the battles life hurled at us. Furthermore, many also were left jobless, homeless, and penniless. Despite all these uncertainties, there is still a silver lining behind these adversities. Due to quarantine, that everybody is encouraged to stay at home, we find love, unity, and happiness among our families, which, admit it or not, we had taken for granted for everybody is busy. This pandemic brought us together, not only our families, but extended to our community as well. Bayanihan spirit, which we Filipinos are known for, was rising and raised throughout the world through community pantry and sharing compassion. Loving and compassion is established among us. That even little children shared love and inspired others by helping the needy ones in little things that they can do, such as having community pantry or feeding instead of having a lavish birthday party. Words of encouragement for our frontliners are inspiring, and being a Filipino is something that we can be proud of, that the culture and tradition is still existing, especially in this millennial era. No catastrophe nor pandemic can dampen our Filipino spirit. We are pliant like a bamboo and sturdy like a nara tree. Let us celebrate this occasion with joy in our hearts, because despite and in spite of everything, here we are, standing strong and brave, that we are still together facing this battle and continue dreaming. In behalf of PUSIW's Batch 2021, I welcome you all to this night closing exercise through virtual ceremony. God bless us all. Together, we rise and heal as one.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be sure, be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, dear graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. You make us look at the future with anticipation and pride. You have once again proven that true champions can thrive in the midst of the challenging realities of life. Your sheer grit and resilience have brought you this far in your lifelong pursuit of quality education. Your achievements call for a celebration. You have risen above the worst of times and have responded to the overwhelming demands of the new normal with elan. Your education must not only be reflected in your report cards, but must be manifested in how you masterfully deal with life. An embodiment of courage, compassion, character, and competence. As you relish this moment, remember to celebrate your success with our indefatigable advocates and champions of quality education. Teachers, parents, school administrators, education leaders, stakeholders, and friends, among others. Your success seals our triumph over trials. It propels our collective aspiration for a brighter future despite the limitations caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. This is just the beginning of a beautiful journey ahead. We firmly believe in your potential for success because in DepEd Region 6, every child is a champion. As you cross this time of immense challenges and great opportunities, keep your passion for greatness alive. May your achievements inspire everyone to move forward with a renewed sense of hope, meaning, and purpose. Together, we shall rise as one. Ipadayon ta ang pagpalanggaanay. Once again, congratulations and mabuhay!
It is with great joy and thanksgiving that we congratulate our completers and graduates this school year 2020-2021. We thank the Almighty God for granting us the grace to survive this school year in the midst of unprecedented challenges brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. Our sincere felicitations also goes to the many kind-hearted individuals and institutions who helped see us through these trying times, the parents, as well as family members and friends of our learners, school officials, teachers, and other school personnel, our community leaders, government officials, and the many other stakeholders who tirelessly supported our initiatives to ensure continuity of learning. The overflowing acts of support and generosity that we witnessed and experienced this school year encouraged us to continue with our efforts to ensure that the education of our young people is not sacrificed during this pandemic. This is reflected in our theme for this school year's end of school year rights, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Truly, the school year 2020-2021 has been a difficult and challenging chapter for all of us in the education sector. However, we are glad because it has also been a school year where we experienced the unity and solid response of various sectors in ensuring that the right of our children to inclusive and quality education is not curtailed. Further, concerted efforts were put in place to give priority to the safety of our learners from the health risks of COVID-19. To our completers and graduates this school year, this momentous milestone in your life should be marked with gladness and appreciation. You have shown resiliency and perseverance during this trying time. The experience will hopefully give you the courage and confidence to face life's challenges ahead. Remain steadfast as well as focused on your goals, and above all, nurture your faith in God. Lastly, in behalf of the entire DepEd Schools Division of Aklan, our heartfelt congratulations and our prayers for the safety and good health of everyone. May God bless us all.
Congratulations to the completers and graduates of DepEd Aklan Class of 2021. You have proven your worth as individuals, imbued with a deep sense of commitment, perseverance, and dedication to pursue your education in this trying time. This is the spirit of a true champion Aklan child. As you are now ready for the next level of education, you will be facing obstacles and problems more strange and more complex than anything else you could ever imagine in your education and life journey. These challenges tend to hinder your way in the realization of your goals. As your education leader, I firmly believe that somehow your school administrators, teachers, and parents have molded you to be the kind of persons what you are right now. Equipped with lifelong skills, knowledge, and right attitude, you are now ready to face life's adversities with dignity and pride. Lastly, my dear completers and graduates, in every challenging situation you may encounter in your lives in the future, always have a focused direction. Manage to come out stronger, braver, and wiser. And most importantly, have a steady gaze towards the essence of your dreams. Good luck and Godspeed.
My warmest felicitations to our graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021 with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. In this current situation, where everybody is affected by the pandemic, the accomplishments you have achieved are very significant. Acquiring education during these difficult times has become more challenging for you, since the mode of learning has shifted from normal face-to-face classes to modular learning. In these trying times, to quit from studies is a possibility. But you, dear graduates and completers, have chosen to accept the challenge and embrace the changes. Now you have earned the fruit of your labor. Behind your success are people who have played vital role in motivating, guiding, and providing you with the best ways to make education accessible and attainable. These are your family, teachers, and school leaders. Your family's full support and guidance have no doubt inspired you to reach this far. Your teachers and school leaders' constant encouragement and perseverance to deliver basic education through modular distance modality have improved the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Keep in mind the things you have learned from your mentors, as this will make you become a well-rounded individual. Remember that success is not only measured by the academic grades you have attained in school, but by how you can adapt and surpass the test of life. Don't allow these uncertainties we are experiencing due to COVID-19 pandemic affect your quest to continue your education. Remain focused on your goals and be strong to endure the challenges that time may bring as you continue to pursue your dreams in life. May God bless you always. Congratulations.
Mr. Mark Escupa, Education Program Supervisor in Philippines, I have the honor to present to you 25 candidates for graduation. 13 are males and 12 are females for having been satisfactorily completed the requirements prescribed for the K-12 curriculum for this school year 2020-2021. Therefore, I strongly recommend all of them for the confirmation of their graduation.
By virtue of the authority delegated to me as the representative of our Schools Division Superintendent, Schools Division of Aklan, Dr. Miguel Macdi Aposen, CESO 5, and having been presented by your school head, Ma'am Ana Marie Nahil, and duly certified by your Public Schools District Supervisor, Sir Jude Ulysses Ruiz, that these 25 pupils, 13 of whom are males and 12 are females, have completed the basic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the Basic Education Curriculum. I now confirm you elementary graduates of PUSIW Elementary School for school year 2020-2021. Therefore, you are now eligible for admission to grade 7 in any public or private elementary schools in the country. Congratulations!
candidates for completion. 10 are males and 11 are females for having been satisfactorily completed the requirements prescribed for the early childhood development curriculum for this school year 2020-2021. Therefore, I strongly recommend all of them for the confirmation of their completion.
By virtue of the authority delegated to me as the representative of our Schools Division Superintendent, Schools Division of Aklan, Dr. Miguel Mac D. Aposen, CESO 5, and having been presented by your school head, Ma'am Ana Marina Hill, and duly certified by your Public Schools District Supervisor, Sir Jude Ulysses Ruiz, that these 21 pupils, 10 of whom are males and 11 are females, have completed the basic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the Basic Education Curriculum. I now confirm you kindergarten completers of PUSIW Elementary School for school year 2020-2021. Therefore, you are now eligible for admission to grade 1 in any public or private elementary school in the country. Congratulations!
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My task this afternoon is to introduce our guest speaker. She is a special science 4 teacher in the chemistry unit of Philippine Science High School main campus. She earned a degree in Bachelor of Science in Chemistry for Teachers, cum laude, and eventually a degree in Master of Arts in Science Education from the same institution, the Philippine Normal University, through a scholarship grant sponsored by the Tamesa Foundation and in partnership with Ateneo de Manila University and the Department of Education. She pursued a postgraduate diploma in education, PGDE, specializing in chemistry at the National Institute of Education, Nanyang Technological University in Singapore. The PGDE program, as well as her teaching experience in both private and public secondary schools, opened numerous opportunities for her to undergo professional training. and share back to the community by conducting teacher trainings in chemistry. Her career started as a chemistry and research teacher of Ramon Magsaysay, Cubao High School, teaching in both mainstream classes under the engineering and special education program and the out-of-school adults program. She then transferred to Philippine Science High School to teach integrated science and chemistry. As a young educator, she challenged herself to venture outside the country, learning different cultures while acquiring greater insights and honing valuable skills in the field of science teaching. As a teacher of Cambridge IEC SE and A-level chemistry in Indonesia, and while serving as the head of the science department, she was able to work with colleagues of different nationalities. Ms. Tolosa went back to Philippine Science High School in 2017 and has been teaching chemistry for grade 9 to 12. For more than a decade, teaching allowed her to interact and engage with students of varied learning abilities. Enabled by her previous roles as a club and STEM promotion coordinator in the school, she became better involved in programs and activities that aim to boost students from love for STEM learning. Ms. Tolosa, simply called as Jude by her family and friends, is a proud graduate and alumnus of PUSIW Primary School. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give her a virtual round of applause. Thank you.
To our hardworking school principal, school administrators, dedicated teachers, our supportive and beloved parents, guests, dear pupils, ladies and gentlemen, a blessed day to everyone. Una gid sa tanan, ay nagapasalamat ako sa aton nga Ginoo sa kabuhi nga gintaon na nakatuntanan nga iya kita makaron nagatililipon agod i-celebrate no isa sa pinaka-espesyal nga milestone sa kabuhi aton nga mga estudyante. Akon gid nga great pride nga ikabuga no sa ibang tawo nga ako ay isang alumnus at PUSIW Primary School. Makaron ay ginatawag nga PUSIW Elementary School. It is also my privilege na gintawan ako at oportunidad sa raya nga agakon agod mag-share it akon nga short experience and to give a special message sa atong mga graduating students. So ako nga primary year sa PUSIW Elementary School, I feel good it mga masasadya nga bagay. It was enriched with a lot of activities and memories that I will never forget. Our day-to-day classes ends with usual traditional games, magdinagagan ito sa field sa eskwelahan. In between our classes, no ginuhugat per may do recess. Dahil gabakalunit mananak yung turon o kundi ice candy. Pero bukod sa rayang nga mga pagkaon, merong free healthy vegetables na ginaprovide the school from time to time para sa school feeding program. Ang dayaro sambilog sa na-miss na akon sa school. Nga ro parents, the teachers, nagabuguligan agod pakanon it masustansya nga pagkaon do mga unga. We also look forward to school performances. Dayaro mga performances nga permi nga nauubusan it boses to among teacher dahil sa pag-ensure nga maayos do performance para sa ginikanan, para sa mga bisita. Daya nga performances, it includes poem recitals, field demonstration, ginatawag namon da nga calisthenics dati, abo pagid nga activities. Bukod kara, may mga activities man nga madya bukod mat enjoyable time namon, pero kung balikan na ako, daya mga activities nga importanteng aspeto it akon yung primary education. Daily routine of classroom cleaning, yan. garden weeding, watering, plant watering, at iba-iba pa, no? These activities equipped us with life skills beyond classroom lessons. All these activities focus not only on developing intellectual capabilities and instilling discipline, but also in strengthening the 21st century skills. As our kids nowadays are adept in using technology, mas mayad pasanda kaysa sa mga adult, kaysa sa mga nanay, kaysa nga ni sa teacher, mga math. We can tap on these skills and we can couple their tech-savvy skills with activities that will make their learning more meaningful. So, sa maton yung mga estudyante makaron nga masyadong mayad sa technology, we hope na andang gamiton do andang nga skill, ano? Hindi lang sa hampang, okay, sa pag-TikTok, kundi gamiton nanda as an advantage to learn a lot of things. As part of the teaching community, dahil sa bilog man ako sa mga teacher, yeah, sa aton nga public secondary school, I realized that these simple activities in the early years are very important aspects of holistic education. PUSIW Elementary School laid a strong foundation in the education of many children by preparing them to be lifelong learners. Kaya very thankful ako, grateful sa PUSIW Elementary School dahil sa bukod sa mga lessons ginturo ka kon sa sugod it classroom, ro iba pa nga mga learning activities that I experienced made my education a whole one. I may not be able to remember all the important people during my time, but I wanted to give tribute and honor to my teachers, Ma'am Abelio in my daycare years, Ma'am Fuentes in grade 1, Ma'am Idala in grade 2, and Ma'am Refendor in grade 3. Thank you, good ma'am, sa inyo na dedication and unwavering support sa tanan nga estudyante at PUSIW Primary School. And to our teachers this time in PUSIW ES, the community is truly blessed to have you. Your untiring service and love for these pupils is truly admirable. I hope that you will not lose your zeal in teaching despite the many things that you need to juggle with in school and in your daily activities at home. I hope that you will encourage one another and be a strong support, especially in these trying times. With an extraordinary and challenging year due to the COVID-19 pandemic, our grade 6 pupils are symbols of hope that we can navigate through and overcome hurdles in uncertain times such as this. And today, we celebrate the achievements of our pupils and another milestone in their lives. To our pupils, do not let the difficulties of life hinder you from achieving your dreams and aspirations. So, iba sa inyo siguro gustong maging engineer, doktor, teacher, ba? Or nurse. Yan. So, kung ano man inyo gusto nga i-pursue, tuloy lang. Okay? Daya nga pandemic, it might not be over soon, but it will come to pass. So, better days are ahead of us. Kaya, hindi kita maduan kumpiyansa duruyon niya adlaw nga makabalik kita sa face-to-face learning, ay maabot kit. As we shifted to remote learning and online learning in the past year, greater effort and self-discipline was required from you. So, daya nga panahon nakita do dedikasyon, do commitment itaton yung mga estudyante sa pagtuon. Nabisan malisod, padayon gihapon. We will move forward even if the time is difficult as it is. Do not be dismayed nor be discouraged if you don't have the gadget or other electronic devices your classmates or friends have. These are tools to aid in learning, but not a prerequisite for learning. So with limited resources, maximize whatever you have, and it is in these situations that critical thinking and creativity can flourish. So if you are blessed to have these resources with your parents' hard-earned money, value them and make use of them properly. Always remember that the education you have is an opportunity that not all kids have. So value and treasure it. How do we value and treasure it? By doing your best in everything that you do. And by displaying true intelligence and wisdom by improving oneself. Compete with yourself and not with anyone else. Okay? And let not humility depart from you as you achieve greater heights. Always keep a thankful heart for all the things that you have. So let us appreciate everything that we have, the families, the friends that we have, the teachers that we have, the modules that you have. You may or may not have an award or medal this year, but as long as you put forth your best effort, you did your best. Okay? Congratulations to all our students. And I know that your parents and your teachers are all proud of you. To the parents and guardians, I can see in your beaming faces the joy that overflows. Just simply seeing our children on screen today covers the multitude of sacrifices and difficulties we endured. May it be fatigue, lack of sleep and food, or even holes in our pockets. But aside from ensuring the health and emotional care that we give as parents and guardians, it is also our duty to lead them to the right path, to train them up in the way they should go so that when they grow old, they will not depart from it, as it says in Proverbs 22, verse 6. Truly, our grade 6 pupils are the living proof that strong partnership between stakeholders of the school, the parents, students, and teachers, school administrators, and other members of the community is an important aspect, especially during this time of pandemic. Again, I would like to congratulate all our graduating pupils for batch 2021. Congratulations to your parents and guardians. Congratulations to all our teachers. God bless everyone.
Magandang araw sa ating lahat. Isang kadakilaan na kayo ay aking batiin sapagkat nalampasan ninyo ang panahong ito na punong-puno ng hamon, dala at dulot ng pandemyang COVID-19. Kayo ngayon ay magsisipagtapos at nakumpleto ang panuruang taong ito. Punong-puno ng takot, punong-puno ng mga karanasan na masasabi natin hindi natin ito mabibili, hindi natin ito alam na malalampasan, ngunit ngayon ay araw na masasabi natin lahat ay ating napagtagumpayan at isang kadakilaan ang araw na ito. Bawat isa sa inyo, bawat isa sa atin, mula sa mga magulang, mula sa mga guruan, sa mga namumuno ng ating paaralan, sa mga tagamasid pampurok, at sa lahat-lahat ng mga namamahala ng ating mga lokal na pamahalaan, kayo ay nagtulong-tulungan upang pandayin ang bawat pangarap ang edukasyon ng mga batang ito na sa ngayon ay magsisipagtapos. Sa bawat panday na pumanday ng edukasyon ng mga batang ito, kayo ay aming pinapasalamatan. Mula sa tanggapan ng kagawaran ng edukasyon sa ngayon ng Aklan, mula sa ating pansangay na tagapamanihala ng mga paaralan, Dr. Miguel Mac D. Aposin, at sa lahat ng seksyon ng ating sangay, kayo ay aming pinapasalamatan at nais namin kayong palakpakan sa araw na ito. Isang kadakilaan, isang tagumpay, isang edukasyon ang ating napanday. Edukasyon, sulong edukalidad. Hanggang ngayon, edukasyon pa rin ang natatanging solusyon. Kaya't sa araw na ito, sa muli, kayo ay aking pinapasalamatan at binabati. Kapag sama-sama, kayang-kaya. Kada ungang numansyahanon, magdinagagon. Arriba numansya.
To our DepEd officials headed by Sir Mac Miguel Aposin, to our barangay officials headed by Punong Barangay Honorable Alan O. Rossi, to our PTCA officials headed by Mrs. Olivia Fernandez, to the PUSIW elementary teaching staff led by whom I consider my third mom here in school, Ma'am Ana Marie N. Nahil, to our beloved and supportive parents, fellow graduates, a good and a blessed day to all of us. Today marks another milestone in our lives, which is we will bid goodbye to our alma mater, the PUSIW Elementary School, which molded us and equipped us with the necessary tools for the next ladder, the secondary education. This school year has been a challenge, one to all of us graduates and our parents. At the start of the year and until now, we face a pandemic that devastated the whole world and make a sudden change to the educational system. At first, even me, I asked myself if I will enroll in school year 2020 to 2021. My parents have doubts if we together with my sibling will push through modular learning because both my mama and papa are not here to homeschool us. But we are lucky to have a very good support system at home. I know our parents had a really hard time going through the whole year of homeschooling us, been tired of going to and from school every Monday to collect our modules for us, having headaches every time they look at each modules, not knowing how to teach us the lesson. The motto they always told us is, "Anong klaseng leksyon ra, kalisod-lisod ta, wata kami karatag gatoon kami." But with flying colors, here we are on our closing ceremony of our elementary years. A salute to our parents and guardians because we made it. We won over COVID-19 has never stopped us from pursuing our dreams. Kudos also to our teachers for not giving up on printing, sorting out modules for us, and assisting our parents on how to teach the lesson to us. As we bid goodbye to each other, may I grab the opportunity to thank the PUSIW Elementary School teaching staff of nurturing us and making us what we are now. To my fellow graduates, this is not goodbye, but until then, thank you for the past 6 years of being together, sharing laughters, cries, and secrets. We will see each other soon and hopefully we are in our successful careers already. May I also grab this time to say thank you to Nanay Rosalyn, whom the most sacrifices and hardships she did for us. for being the best protector of the family. Now I just wait and see the day that I will give back to you all my gratitude. So be with us longer until God comes. I love you, Nanay, always. To my mama, thank you for not giving up even we had so much hardships for the past years. I know life is not perfect and we do not have a perfect family, but I understand that this is God's plan and let His will be done. Thank you for making a way to teach us online so that we can cope up at school. I love you always. To Papa, thank you also for the financial support, for being supportive on what we want in life. I love you, even we are 1,000 miles apart. To my titos, titas, and cousins for not giving up on me even when I got tantrums from time to time, for making my life easier. To Tatay for fetching us from school, for being protective on us. Grateful also to my lolas and lolas for their pasalubongs at pabaons every first week of the month. So, this is it. Our 6 years here in PUSIW Elementary School comes to a close. May we achieve our goals and dreams in life even we are in different paths. Fellow graduates, thank you until we meet again.
Graduates of 2020-2021 do solemnly pledge to live up to the high of service for which our school stands, and to uphold the best tradition for our people and country, and to discharge fully and willingly our solemn duties and responsibilities as junior citizen of the Republic of the Philippines, to the end that we shall bring honor and happiness to our school, parents, country, and God.
Sawari mo'y nag-iisa.
Lahat kanya-kanya,
Ngunit di man nagsasama.
kaya pa magkaisa.
Isa sa pag-iingat,
Isa sa ating dasal, laging nagpapatunay
na tayo'y makatao pa.
Together we are being called to make a future world. The test we face is for us to prove that we can heal as one. We heal as one with kindness. We heal as one. We serve, we share, we show compassion. We heal as one.
Sawari mo'y nag-iisa.
But when we heal,
We heal as one. Isa sa pag-iingat,
isa sa ating dasal,
lahing nagpapatunay makatao pa.
Together we are being called to make a future world.
The test we face is for us to prove that we can heal as one. Is when we heal as one. We heal as one with kindness. We heal as one. We serve, we share, we show compassion. We heal as one. Sawali mo'y nag-iisa.
But when we heal, we heal, we heal as
one with kindness. We heal as one.
We serve, we share, we show compassion. We heal as one.
Sawali mo'y nag-iisa. But when we heal, we heal.
Yes, we will heal. We heal.
Yes, we can heal. We heal. We heal as one. We heal as
Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Before we close this virtual graduation ceremonies, I'd like to take this last opportunity to say on and in behalf of DepEd officials, congratulations both the graduates and the family and friends who have helped us arrive at this moment. To all very supportive parents, PTA President, Mrs. Olivia M. Fernandez, stakeholders, our benefactors, patrons, and sponsors, the Ebon MPC, thank you for your financial support. The 2021 end of the school year rights theme is kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Dahil sa pagtutulong-tulungan ng bawat isa at pamilya, nalampasan natin ang lahat na pagsubok sa buhay. Our graduates, it is clearly seen your outstanding achievements and each well-deserved pride. Though, that's not merely the end of awarding of certificates, diplomas, medals, and the followed by hanging in your wall just for many people to admire with. So exactly what today means is not the highlights of great applause of such tokenism, but rather accentuating the individuality on how far you set your limits. Just think about all that brought us here, all the trials and misfortunes too great to recall, all the nights of study, all the grades you've cut, all of it. It all comes together here today in this virtual ceremony. Moreover, as we have observed, some things changed because of this COVID-19 pandemic. Another door awaits you with lots of opportunities, changes, challenges, and pursuits. This comes a time that you will apply all the information, knowledge, and wisdom you gain in the distance learning. At that, time is now. As you leave the gates of your alma mater, kindly embody the ideas that we implanted and possesses the visions of holding the lights of fortune and show the world your individuality with gratification. Nevertheless, adversities are not an exception to the rule of having success. Sure, you will face predicaments, but despite of that, don't forget to hold on character that is very crucial. That will be your reflection for tomorrow on how you will build a strong foundation in your family, peers, community, and even yourself. As I leave a noteworthy quotation from famous philosopher Confucius, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. As the end of school year 2020-2021, once again, good afternoon. Congratulations, to God be the glory.